I'm in the bathroom again. We're gonna try to do this in here. Kind of dark. Hello, hello. I'm going live a little sooner than I had planned. Sorry. Let's see. I think I got it. Hello, Danielle. I'm going to do skincare. I did it the other day, and I didn't do it live, so I was going to do it live tonight. Hello, hello. Y'all come on, you can say hi. I'm going to do skincare tonight. I was going to go on at 7:30, but I wanted to jump in just a little early. It's been a crazy week, and, you know, when you're a mom, you know, you know how it goes, right? So I'm going to go ahead and start. There you are, Crystal. Good. I tried to get on before you go get your boy. I got some new products this week, and I haven't tried all of them yet. But I did do a recorded version of me taking off the makeup the other day and posted it. But I wanted to show a few things. The kids... there's 3 of them, and we use the Acne for them, and this is, I wanted to show it because it's a liquid where the dry is more of a gel, and then they just, this is the dry, and they just reamped it to a new container, and I haven't opened this one yet, but this is the one we usually have in the shower for everybody to use. So I'm going to show you this one. This one comes out liquidy. This one's for acne, and it's a foam. So the kids really like this. It goes on real easy for them. It's real easy for them to... like Jacob, I don't know about Marissa, but Jacob, he throws it on his face while he's washing in the shower and just lets it sit on his face, and then he rinses it off. That is for them. And then they do have a daytime and a nighttime for the acne, as well as a moisturizer. And they do use that. It's a little wet because they leave it out here on the counter. And then they have this spot on treatment that helps with spots or hard to spots that you can use as well. They can use that as well. So the other day I did a recording and I used the Melt Away and took off my makeup. And tonight I was going to try the new 3-in-1 cleanser instead of the older one, the old one, and see the difference. They say it's better than the old. It's a new product, and I'm gonna squeeze. So this one, can you see that? It's more of a cream. It looks like Noxzema to me, where this one comes out and it's a jelly, and it's gritty. So in the past, this is something that I would have used with my other products that I've used. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here, and we're going to wash my face. I do have a full makeup on. I did that this morning. I went ahead and put some Oops on my lips. That's the Oops remover. And then I did buy this. I've not used this yet. This is an well, it's an Oops, but it's a one to take off all your face makeup. And on here it just says to shake it well and squeeze a small amount onto your palm of your hand and then spread it all over your entire face. Let it set for 20 seconds before removing with warm water. And then it says your skin is ready for the deep cleanse and the 3-in-1 cleanser. So it looks like it's a 3-set deal. Another product that I used before, it was 3 things that you use together, and it worked out very well for me. So you're gonna see me use this. So we're gonna jump in here, and it keeps separating. It doesn't say anything, so I see it separating again. I'm gonna shake it up. It's a small bottle, right? So I'm gonna try it with you guys. So it's really liquidy. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all on. And I really liked the melt away that I did. If you guys seen that video, that was something I will that I've been using and I will continue using. I really, really liked it. I can't see the comments, so I will have to touch the screen, I guess. So if anybody's on there saying something yet, I can't see them. So I'm going to leave that on there. I see it just a little bit. It doesn't turn white, it looks like, or anything like that. Okay. Hey, Denise. Hi, Jenny. Yes. Well, Marissa's in her room resting. The boys are downstairs and Brian's downstairs. If I open the bathroom door, you're going to hear Logan screaming. He's on his Xbox with his friends from school, and they're screaming. Nope, it's not hurting my eyes at all. And I put that on. Like I said, I've never used this remover before. I always have in the past just used my 3-in-1 cleanser. And this melt away has been really good. I'll show that to you guys. It's like this. This is the melt away, and this is for deep cleaning, and you can always use it without anything else too. So I'm gonna warm this wash rag. I'm gonna start removing this so that I can put the 3-in-1 cleanser on because, well, I don't know if you can tell, but it has already taken off that. It's very gentle on my skin. It's not harsh at all. I have very sensitive skin. I have a hard time with products. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it coming off. So a lot of times I can't use certain products. So I'm very cautious about what I'm using and what I'm putting on. So my hair's coming out. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror. I really do need a sticky thing for my phone. I'll work on that. I'm gonna see if I can bring it up. So the comments are in there, so I'm gonna slide them to the side so you can see. My liner, I didn't put it under there, so I can still see my eyeliner. And my mascara feels like it's gone, but I can still see that it's dark right there. So I may not have put enough on there, but you learn with time, right? So, and right now it has been 27 degrees in the morning and the heat is on, and anytime it is warm, your skin is going to be dry. So normal to dry skincare is what a lot of people use, but in the winter, if you find that your skin is pretty dry, you're going to want to use some dry moisturizer that will help a lot keep it moist throughout the winter. Oh, well, check in with us later. Thanks for coming. I understand the time difference. I know all my California and other coasts, we're on the East Coast, so all Brian's family is on the California time, and Arkansas and Oklahoma time. So it was good seeing you. Thanks. So now this is the 3-in-1 cleanser I'm going to use. And this one you can use morning and night. And you gently moisturize it into your face and neck. Rinse thoroughly, followed with the daytime or an evening moisturizer. It says, avoid eyes. If you get it in your eyes, you need to wash your eyes immediately, which that's common. But what I would normally do is I would normally be putting this on when I'm in the shower. And because that's how I do mine, because I put it on my face and then I wash my hair, and then once I wash my hair, I wash my face, and then my last thing I used was 2 steps. I put a cleanser on, Nourish on, and then a cleanser, and so we're gonna try this. I'm gonna wet it just a little bit on my fingertips. White. Now the Oops makeup remover, it did make my skin feel pretty smooth after. I'm gonna wet this just a little bit. I'm gonna stay away from my eyes because I will get it in there. I know I will. So, it does feel a lot smoother. It actually feels a lot nicer than the other one that they have that we use. That's the more gel. I want to get that off my lips. It does already feel a lot different on my skin. And I know I'm using this other washcloth. I normally use my knitted cotton, or I just use my hand in the shower. I don't use a wash rag in the shower. I just use my hand and rinse it off, in the shower. So this might make my face just a little bit more redder than normal, just because my skin is very sensitive. It feels really good, actually. I still have, I'm going to dry it a little bit. Okay, do I still have anybody with me? Well, here is the cleanser. It feels so good. I'm gonna dry it some more. It really feels really good. My face feels so refreshed. And it was easy. It didn't, it was very easy to apply. And I really liked it a lot. So for me, the new one really takes over for the old one. And I like that the top just squeezes and it comes out the lid. You just twist it. I really like that. I'm all about convenience in the shower, so that will be very good. Where the other one, you have to push the button. So I'm going to see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So we did the cleanser, and I really like the new cleanser. I'm going to use some of the Melt Away again. I'm going to try it just under my eyes, on my eyes, since I didn't put very much on the other one. This is the Melt Away, and it just is really soft. So I won't be looking at the screen because I'm going to do it and shut my eyes so that I don't get it in my eyes. But this is a Melt Away. And I'll leave it on there for a second. This Melt Away just feels so clean. It's just like soft and creamy, and it's not sticky or anything like that. It's really smooth. Last time I did it and I recorded it and then posted it, this eyeliner does not want to come off. This is one thing. This is SeneGence eyeliner. It does not run. I can tell you, I was crying today and it did not run at all. But I am getting it off with my rag. See it? But it doesn't, it's waterproof, so it doesn't come off. So there we go. That worked out very much better. And I know this is the worst lighting for the bathroom. It's not very good. But it's gone. And I got it all gone. No more mascara. And it's all nice and clean. If you're still on here with me, comment. So I know you're on here if you can. If you're watching the replay, please post that if you're watching the replay, just so I know. You can. We have a sale going on tomorrow. They're launching new products tomorrow, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what they have. So that is the Melt Away and the cleanser and it's called a Foops. It's Oops, but it's Foops. Remover of the makeup, which that was really good too. I liked how it was very smooth and easy on there as well. But I'm gonna hang my wash rag up. I always hang them because I reuse them. So if you have any questions after watching, let me know and I will answer your questions. I do have a night moisturizer I'm going to use. I'm going to put the kids' stuff back so I'm not using it. Because if you were on here first, you've seen that I showed you what the kids' looked like. I showed you the old cleanser and the new cleanser. The old cleanser is a jelly, where the new one is creamy and it goes on very nice. And I was told it was a very good product, and I'm going to tell you it is a very good product. Okay, so I brought in my old night moisturizer, and I am going to actually, we're going to walk to the office where I have my other one because I forgot it. So give me a second, and we're going to take a journey to the office. I know, let's see. I'm going to try to carry all this in one without dropping it all. Carry it all with me because I did forget it. It must be on my desk. I had just gotten it and the other day, and I left it in there because I had planned on doing it in there, and I came in here. So we're gonna go. It's gonna be dark part of it. Don't mind my crazy hair. It's dark in here. We're gonna walk. Stay with me for a second. And okay, we're in the office. And I'm gonna shut the door so you can't hear those crazy boys downstairs yelling at the TV. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Now we're in the office. Okay, I really want to try put this on. And I wanted to show the difference. That's what I was wanting to do. So, let me put this in my little basket so I can show you. Okay. Oop. If I don't break stuff first, right? Okay. I can see. Oh, another thing. See, this is why I wanted to come back in the office. I got some new things. I'll go ahead and tell you what they are. I don't know what time it is. I left my, I plugged in my Fitbit. Okay, so we're good on time. Okay. I got a basket of goodies that came, and so I marked this because I wanted to talk about it. So I have the melt away. So here is the old face dry. The I do not know for sure if they're reamping all the dry and all of them, but as of right now, they've only reamped the dry. And I have to say, I am already a fan of the new. So, let's see. Okay. Let's put that back on my head. Okay, so I know I'm going to keep going. I know that there was a few people that needed to jump off and they were going to watch the replay later. So this is the old moisturizer and this is the new moisturizer. This is the daytime moisturizer that got replaced. I have that. This is the old. This is the new. Okay. This is only while supplies last that they still have the old one. So if you are a SeneGence person and you love that, you're going to want to go stock up on that before it is gone. Because they only are doing while supplies last. Okay, it jumped out of my hand. This is the nighttime cream or evening, and we're gonna open it and I'm gonna show you the difference. Maybe. There it goes. Okay, let me take both of the lids off. So it's actually a different color. If you are used to so that light may be a little too bright. Let me fix that for us. Okay. I have it up there and it might be just, sometimes it is good and sometimes it's bad. Okay, let's see if we can see this. Okay, do you see the difference? Okay, so this is the new one and this is the old. There's an air pocket in there, but they really do look a little different, but we're gonna try them. So we've already done that. Now let's do this. So I'm gonna take my glasses off. I always just rub my little hands in here. Ooh, that's like, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna use you because I am not in the bathroom anymore. I like, it smells, but I can't tell what it smells like. So I'm rubbing that in there really good. If you were on here and you watched my recording from the last skincare, you'll know that I go down my neck. And if I was getting out of the shower, I would go all the way down. And I do my whole chest area right here. I am a bariatric patient, so wrinkles, saggy skin is going to be part of my life for a very long time. And tightening that stuff and keeping it nice. And my scar right here from my thyroid cancer, I've been told that it is pretty much disappearing, and it's right in a crease too, so it's very nice that it's going away. So it feels really good. I really am very pleased with this, and I don't feel a heaviness or anything on it. And I did bring my Rex, so I'm gonna try that. So that is the new evening moisturizer, and that is the new one. And they are still the same size, still the same ounces, same size. So that is good to know. I hear somebody in there. So I got the eye cream. I put the eye cream on the other day too, I think. But I'm gonna put that on there, and I will show you. I got an eyelash in there. It is this. It's like a solid to a creamy. So as the heat from your fingers, it heats it up, and it doesn't take very much at all. If you use your ring fingers, they are like the weakest finger, and you can go all around your eye. I go above my eyebrow. And your eyelids are the thinnest piece of skin of your body. Your eyelids. So they are, if you start to feel like they're rough, it's because they're the thinnest of your skin. And there is the eye cream. Okay, so if you have requested a catalog for me, if you go to page in the book that you got, 22, you're going to find the whole entire skin regimen right here. It's all right here. It's going to tell you daytime. It's going to tell you nighttime. It's going to tell you step 1, what should you use? Step 2, what should you use? When it says, let me tell you, when it says 3-in-1 cleanser and you see all 3 of the, well, there's 4. It doesn't mean you use all 4. It just means you pick your cleanser. You pick what you are, oil, dry, normal to dry, normal to, you know, that. So, you're going to cleanse. And if you have the face resurfacer, which, I have it here, if I can. I had it right here, and I may have moved it. It was in my little basket. Oh, I did. I put it in the other basket. It's right here. And it is, my hands are, I may not be able to get it. Oh, there it goes. It's a black, it's a resurfacer, and you put it on. You can use it 2 to 3 times a week, and it will help remove all the dry skin, and all that is dead on there will help that too. And that is step 2, if that is something you want to do. And you can do that in the morning or evening. And then for the morning, you're going to want to hydrate your skin a little bit with a mist. You can put, this is the climate control. You can use climate control. You can use the digital age defying. This is age defying. So if you're all into the age defying stuff, this is what you'd want to use. And vitamin C, which I have it here. All my lids, I put it in the one to take to the bathroom, I think. Well, give me 1 second. I had it here. I found it. This is vitamin C. All my lids are blue, so they all look alike. So I need to put something. What I do is if I know the lids are going to be all up, I will write the initials on the top of what it is, or I will nickname them something, and I'll know what it is, so I can just grab it instead of looking so much. But this is the SeneGence Serum C, and this is so good. I'm actually going to go ahead and you put this on before your moisturizer, but I'm going to show you these because I didn't put them on tonight. So if you were watching my makeup video or my video the other day, this is vitamin C in these little dots. You see? I had to move the comments. And it doesn't take much. Let me see if I can. And you're going to see the little pearls in there. They break up as you put them on your face. As you rub it in, they break up and they go into your skin. if you use vitamin C cream and it's already broke up into the cream, then the vitamin C is already in there. But with the pearls breaking up as you put it on your skin, you're getting more benefit of the vitamin C because you're putting it straight on your skin. Does that make sense? So that's really cool. I really like the idea of that. I have rubbed on my face so much. You see how red it is? That's how sensitive my skin is. If you are a red like this, then you'll see what I'm talking about. So sometimes I don't put every single thing on my face. That is the key of being able to pick what you want on your face. And you can go through and you can find, okay, there's like 3 hydrating things. I'm going to use 1. I want to use this one night. I want to use this the other night. You can pick what you want. And that's the great thing. Also, I have not tried this yet, but this is the neck lifting, firming neck cream. This is like what we would call liquid gold. And they had this on sale last month. If you've seen me posting, this is what it was. And all you're going to do is push the top. And we're going to go ahead and put some on. Well, we got to pump it. I hear it. Oh, there it comes. Okay. And then you just swipe it on your hand. And here we go. So, this is your neck. And I'm going to lose my head thing. And I am weird smells. Like, I'm weird about smells. Okay. I'm going to rub this all the way down into my chest. I should have worn a different shirt. A tank top would have been good. But if you get out of the shower and you're doing it, it's going to be good. Again, that doesn't feel sticky at all. I have had lots of products that feel sticky, and I cannot do that. I can't do it. So this is neck lifting and firming neck. So I did not take a picture of my neck. I did. I forgot. I took a picture the other day of my neck because I knew I wanted to start this product and see what changes. So there it is. It feels like it's dry, but my hands aren't. So I did 2 squirts. 1, 2. That felt like it was plenty for me. So I probably could have done maybe 1.5 or 1. But if you are like down to here and you do this, see, I tan. And that would be good because then it would help with my, when you're old or you got stretch marks and you tan, it's wrinkly. So that will be good. So we will see how the neck and lift go because I just got that and we will keep track of that. Okay. Let me see what time it is. Because I cannot see on there. Okay, I got 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep it under an hour and I started early, so I wanted to keep it under an hour. If you're on here, say you can comment or anything and ask questions. Oh, I see you now. I see it now. I couldn't see anything. Okay, so let me see. I may have to put my glasses on. Oh, I can see. Let's see. So, yeah, with baby oil. Am I freezing? I hope not. So, your skin turns really red too, right, Crystal? I'm pretty sure I remember, like, rosacea and stuff. I will tell you that the cream, the moisturizer I sent, I'm pretty sure I sent you one. That really helps with the redness, and I have noticed a difference with it. If I put that on, I can put that on, and it covers really well. But if you got to see all this, then I will tell you this really was nice and soft. This does feel like it's already dried, and it feels good. So I'm really liking this products. I really needed these products when I found them, and every time I can, I just buy a new one, and I'm just gonna keep trying each one until I've got them all tried, because I'm ready to jump, keep my skins tighter, because as I'm losing weight, it's not, the elasticity has gone away, so I can use all of it that I can get. Let's see. Okay, so that regimen is there, and that's hydrating and the neck lift. There is a few other items on here. Yes. Let me see. If there's anything you wanted to see, let me know. If there's something that you were wanting to see me do. I do have, if you're on page 22 and 23 of the catalog, if you have that, I do pretty much have everything in front of me if you wanted to see something. There might be something I don't have, but most of it I do have. I had lip plumping stuff, and I cannot find it. I don't know if Marissa took it, but it's not in my caddy of anything. I've got this new night mask. I have not tried it yet, but I'm gonna show you how little this little thing is, if I can get it out of here. I actually got this for my first 60 days with the company, which I was so happy. But this little thing right here is mind-blowing. Everybody loves this little thing. It's called Collagen Night Pack. And I do not think it is in the catalog. I just cannot think of what page. Oop, there it was. Page 15. And it does come with a brush. And I have been told it does not take very much at all to put on. You're going to put this on and you're going to leave it on all night. And then you just wash your face in the morning and it goes off. This is to help with wrinkles. And you can actually put it on your chest. So we had training this week, and I really wanted to do the training because I really wanted to try this night stuff. So when we sleep, sometimes we sleep on our side. So then you see women that have the wrinkles right here in the chest, or you see that their face gets wrinkly. It's the way they lay, or above their eyes, or stuff. So it's the way we sleep, and a lot of people think that is crazy, but it really is. So this is going to help firm up your neck area and your face. So this is anti-aging night treatment that uses natural ingredients to seal moisture while you're sleeping. So once you put this on like last, so you put everything on and then you put this on over top. So it's like a clear mask on top of your face. So This is very interesting. It has this brush is really curved. Really curved. It has copper and zinc in it. It's got caffeine in it. I don't have my glasses on again, but let me see where it is in here. It's actually, you can put this on before you put your night cream on, but you can put it on after you do like your neck lifting, your moisturizer and stuff, but you can put this on after that. And then you can put your eye cream on if you want. And this would be your last step other than your lips. Your lips is your last step of the evening to go to bed if you do the whole thing. I got a couple more minutes. So, I'm not going to put this on right now. We will do that in another video, another time. I might try to do it offline first and then put it on. I know, I don't know if I'll need to be in the bathroom by the sink when I do that. I've watched a couple people put it on and they just do it in front of the video, but I'm very clumsy and I don't know if I can do that. I did want to say that this face refinishing surfacing stuff is really good for acne as well. This would be really good for the kids. They have not tried this. It says that you can use it twice a week or as needed to remove dead surface skin and smoothing and complexing. And we have another one. This one is called the Gold Rejuvenating Peel Off Mask. This is one that I want to do one night, and I just want to do it by itself on and do that one. And we do have a lip. This is the last thing you would do. You'd put this on, but this is a lip to help with your lips, conditioning your lips. So I did get, I think that's about all I got for tonight. I wanted just to do kind of skincare tonight. I don't, during the day I've been trying to just do pictures of lipsticks and stuff, and today I did really calm colors. I hadn't tried those colors, so I did those. I did get this heel and elbow cream, and it really smells really good. I did put this on today. It smells really good. I put this on, and then I am trying, I didn't take pictures, which I probably should have. I am trying Shea Butter. This is SeneGence Shea Butter Body Cream. I'm trying this on my stomach. It is it's kind of hard, you see. So I'm trying this on my stretch marks and my scars. And I'm going to have Marissa use it. Marissa has EDS, and she has very stretchy skin. And so when she has a scar that can be just a pencil line, as it heals, it stretches. So then it's like this wide instead of a line, it's this wide. So we're gonna test it on her as well, and try some of this body creams and stuff on her to see how it does on her, because she is always helping me with my testing out of things and experiments. But that is my regimen for tonight. I wanted to try the new cleanser because I was using the other cleanser and I was told that it was a huge difference, because you know sometimes, well, I can say most of the time when you're at the store and a new packaging comes along, it's a new price, but it's usually never anything different. Well, this one is different. It is all the way different, from the texture to the smell to the color. It's all different. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning, but it sounds like it's going to be great. So if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to let everybody go. And thank you so much for joining. And I'm done before 8. So, so if you watch the replay, I appreciate it too. And thank you, Crystal, for jumping on and staying with me this whole time before you have to go get your JD. Let's see. I may have froze up again, huh? Okay. All right. I'm going through the comments real quick. So, I have the thing tomorrow, and I'm working on booking some demos. So if you are interested in hosting a demo and want me to demo some products for some of your friends, or if you want to invite them to a demo, then just let me know and we can set that up. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.